Are you concerned about falling? In the next year, 1 in 4 seniors will experience a fall. Do not allow yourself to become a statistic. Tai Chi is proven to reduce your fall risk by 58%. Classes for all abilities are available throughout DuPage County. Tai Chi. Exercise for life. Exercise for you.
Get into a nice relaxed position. Bring your hands up. Let's tap our kidney 27. Can you all hear me, I hope?
I can hear you.
Good, good. You may want to mute yourselves so that...
I know how. I'm looking to see how.
Okay. There should be a microphone looking thing up in one of the corners of your screen if you touch it. I might be, as host, I might be able to mute you. Yes, I can. Okay. Okay, I got you. I don't have any fancy clocks in front of me like John does, so I kind of have to pay attention to my time or I'll get so involved in what I'm doing, I'll forget to change you. Okay, let's move on to the rib cage, or to the sternum, I mean. This always reminds me of Tarzan. He's very healthy because he taps this all the time. And let's move on to the sides of the ribs. For our digestive system, tapping that spleen area where the spleen ends under there in your rib cages for your digestion. The spleen channel, I should say. He taps slower than I do, so if you want to tap slower, that's fine. And let's stop and swing our arms now. Smile while you do this. When I teach my classes here in Chisholm, we swing our arms for the first 10 minutes just to get all our chatting out of the way because we don't see each other for a few days. Then we gotta yak about how our days or kids or grandchildren were. So we're just going to enjoy swinging our arms for about, and I want to go about 10 minutes. That's the first part of the 3-part swing for circulation. We are also going to do today, when we're done with the warm-up section, we're going to do 100 paces. So we'll be working our balance, focus, a little bit of coordination with the arms. It can be done from a seated position if you so need, for comfort and safety. When you do that, you almost get a better leg exercise for that. You either raise your knee from the seated position or raise your foot to straighten your leg. I have crunching going on in one of my shoulders. Work it out, Ramona, work it out. And if you don't have a signed arm swinging book by John Robertson, I encourage you to check that possibility out, because he will sign it for you. And you learn lots about arm swinging that you never thought could fit in a whole book. could entertain you with Odie and Lena jokes, but I don't tell them very well, I've been told. My mother-in-law is very good at them. She doesn't call them jokes, she calls them stories. Takes her 30 minutes to tell 3 of them. But they're fun. We have about 2 minutes left of swinging. I'm glad you all are here with me. As a teacher, it's really hard to teach when I can't actually see any of you. Teachers have it very difficult this year, I think. And as a substitute in our system, I can't justify going into a classroom and bringing back possible germs to my home, my mother-in-law, my husband. It's hard. But happy thoughts. Thankful that that's not something I have to do to put food on my table. Okay, let's slow this down a little bit. Come to a stop and start turning at your waist. As you turn, your arms move. Knees and feet stay aligned. Specifically that second toe, that toe next to your big one, and your knees should be lined up. For those of you who may not know, this is 4 hands knocking. I don't think I have anyone new here today. Thought maybe I'd get 1 or 2 of Christina's students, but I didn't see any of them come in, which is okay. Okay, let's bring the hands into it. Back of your hand hits the other side of your middle of your back. And the front one hits your lung 1 and lung 2 on your lung energy channel. This day and age, that's super important. Knees and toes are still lined up as you do this. Bring the hands out of it again. And slowly come to a stop. Okay, head rotations. Drop your head to one side, down, around, without putting your head back. Pick it up over to the other side. Exhale as you go to the front. Inhale as you come up. Exhale and inhale. Once more. Other direction. Drop your head down to the other shoulder. Roll it around in front, and without throwing your head back, lift it up and across to the other shoulder. Exhale to the front. Inhale up and over. Exhale. Inhale. And once more. Good. Bend your knees a little bit, drop your shoulders down, and rotate your shoulders. One more. Switch directions. Those two birds that come together on this one kind of bump into each other sometimes. One more. Good. Rub your hands all over. Your wrists. Other wrist. All those good pressure points in there. Arm, forearm. More good pressure points. Other arm. Elbows. Especially on the inside, get rid of some of those stagnated areas in there. And the other elbow. Okay. Put your hands together. Let's work the wrists. They should be open. Other direction. And up and down. This is one of my favorites next to opening the sacred book. My wrists really get sore and tight in the night. It's the arthritis. And knock. And rub your hands together. Transfer that energy to your kidney and urinary bladder area. And let's work Fair Maiden. Twists her, circles her waist. Fair Maiden circles her waist. I love the names of some of these exercises. And switch directions. And if you choose and are feeling safe and comfortable, you may put your feet together or anywhere between that hip width and apart. I tend to pull it in just a little bit. And Fair Maiden's gonna circle her hips. Get that tailbone moving at the base of your spine. It takes a lot of thought to do it, I think. When I do it, it takes a lot of thought to do it. And switch directions. And one more. Put your feet as close and comfortable together as safe and possible for you. I'm gonna back into my furniture back there. And rub your knees. Reach behind and rub the backs of your knees. That important urinary bladder 40 is back there. Come back in front and with the palms of your hands, tap your kneecaps gently. Rest your hands on top of your knees with your fingertips pointing in, and bend and straighten. Inhale on the bend, exhale on the straighten. One more. And straighten up. Stand on one foot or put one foot toe behind you. We're going to work our ankles. You can't see mine down there. And if I put it up there for you, I'll lose my balance for sure. The other direction. And tap that toe behind you. And switch feet. And turn that ankle. Other direction. And tap the toe. And put yourself in place, either seated or standing in your usual comfortable position for 100 paces. Just to remind you, your hands are going to be coming up with an inhale and exhale down. So I like to inhale, hold it for a moment as it comes in, and exhale it down. We'll be using both hands for the first set. Left hand, I'll put my right hand. Left hand on your hip for the second set. Right hand on your hip for the third set. And the fourth set will alternate hands and feet. But your knees will come up the whole time. If you are uncomfortable with your knees coming up, just shift your weight and pick your heel up. Shift your weight, pick your heel up. Okay, align yourselves. Take a breath in and relax it out. All the way out. And let's begin. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. And put your hand on your hip. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Switch hands. Now, left foot, right hand. And last one. Good, I hope you did well. Okay. Oh, I only have a few minutes left. And I want to finish or work on a little bit of silk reeling. I love silk reeling. So let's see, I've learned this 3 or 4 different ways, and I can't remember which way for sure is John's, so you'll follow along with me, I guess. First, we're going to warm up our shoulders a little bit more with single arm silk reeling. So put your right hand on your back, left hand out, curl your fingers in and curl them out. Do the best your body can do. Inhale in, exhale out. I love to put a rock in this, back and forth on my feet. So, and I love to put rocks in my hands when I start the regular silk reeling. But this is a single arm warm-up kind of thing. Palm is up at this point, and then you turn it around. I don't know if you're old enough to remember when teachers used to have us do doorknob turns. We'd be out here and turning doorknobs. That's how it feels to me, as turning a doorknob. But your shoulder comes forward and then it goes back. What is, hang on, I had a question from somebody. What is that called? This is called, one arm silk reeling, single arm silk reeling. Thanks for the question. I forgot to look to see who asked it, but. Oh, we switched arms, by the way. Sorry. And turn it over. Single arm silk reeling. Your shoulder comes forward and then it goes back. So you're really doing a good job of working your shoulder, but be careful. If it's too painful and it's not loosening up, be gentle with it. Work it in. Be firm, but be gentle. Tough love, it's called. And once more on this side. Okay. Now, my favorite silk reeling exercise is swallow circles the nest. And I don't think John has done this one. He doesn't do it too often. I start from here. I usually have rocks in my palms, relaxed fingers, relax your arms. Feet are a little further apart if it's comfortable for you, and your knees are bent, so you can put a little swing in it. This can work every joint in your body except your jaw, unless you're the teacher, and then it works that one too. So we're going to start with our left hand, and it's going to come across in front of you, out in front to the best of your body's ability. Swing it around over your head and across your body, back out and in. Other hand, across your body, out, around and up. Other hand. This one is called swallow. Here's your swallow. Circles the nest, which is on top of your head. And you can get as far out as you want to. You can really swing it way out and way back, but be careful going back. Make sure you have good balance. Or you can just be gentle. Go around in smaller circles. Mine's kind of an in-between one. Depends upon if I'm going to run into furniture or not, I guess. And it's called silk reeling because reeling silk is very smooth. It needs to be a consistent speed. If you go too slow, it gets all bogged up, tangled. If you go too fast, it tightens and breaks. Now, something fun, let's put them together. When this one reaches the upside, you're going to start the second one, and they're going to cross. They're both going to be out. They're going to both come in. They cross. Both are out. They both come in. They cross. Work those brain cells. Crossing your midline is good for your brain. Really good for your brain. Okay. Stop your left one. And stop your right one. Okay, shake that off a little bit. You got most of it in your arms now, so I'm going to shake it around a little bit so that your energy is loosened up and goes through your body the rest of the way. And I was going to end with the gratitude form, but I don't know it real well. And I wrote it out. I thought I was going to be able to do it, but my heart's not with it. My heart is too tender today. So I'd probably cry while I did it. So I'm not going to do that part. We're going to end with the 8 directions of Qi, though, because I like this one. It's a very comforting one. You get into your own rhythm of doing it. Start with your feet shoulder width apart. Take a breath in and relax it out. Inhale and gather. Exhale as your arms float up. Inhale as you open. Exhale as you compress. Inhale as you flow in. Exhale as your hands flow out. Inhale as they drop down. Exhale as you disperse. Inhale. Exhale. 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 Once more. And I thank you all very much for joining me. Gratitude is here, whether I